Amarillo and Canyon's 2019 campaign is underway. Now, while the event is used to create excitement about giving, the main goal, of course, is to impact as many lives as possible. Brandy Sanchez and Dane Williams are the United Way of Amarillo and Canyon campaign co-chairs. They're here with us today with more. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being here. Let's talk about the campaign right now, where you guys are at, and sort of what you're excited about right now.
We're excited about what United Way does for community. It's this morning we were talking about what's the one word that best describes United Way, and there were a lot of great answers thrown out, but mine is community, and it literally is a community that starts in the Amarillo and Canyon, that big of a community, and it starts as a macro and kind of comes down to what are we doing in individual areas? What are we doing at the Maverick Boys and Girls Club? What are we doing at the Wesley Community Center? What are we doing there? And then it really comes down to lives that are changed. And what Brandy and I are responsible for is getting the community fired up to donate, because the only way we can affect change is with participation by individuals and businesses in Amarillo and Canyon.
And the community of donors is growing right now, and that's what you always hope for.
Yes, we have been so fortunate this campaign year. We've had several businesses come on board. Some have been on board before, and for whatever reason or another, were not last year. But we have new businesses, existing businesses, and people are really fired up, and they're stepping up too. They're not just coming in and saying, I want to do what I did last year. They're coming in, they're saying, what can I do more? What way do you need me? And whether that's being a volunteer, giving us an LE, or a monetary donation.
Now, talk about the LE role, the loaned executive role. That's a really critical component of each campaign, right?
Oh, without a doubt it is. Our loaned executives are the key to make the thing work. They're the ones, they're loaned. That's why we call them LE, loaned executives. The LEs, the loaned executives, come to us from other businesses within Amarillo. It's a community still thing. They come in and they help us in working through providing the feet on the ground, if you will, going into the businesses to talk, provide rallies so that we can tell people the United Way story. That's the real important thing, and it's what we're doing today. We want to tell people the United Way story, which is we are about helping others, pure and simple. It's the community coming together to help others that need help in all areas of their life.
I think that that's important. And so why United Way? Why give to the United Way as opposed to giving directly to an organization? What makes this such a valuable way to contribute to the community?
Well, I think the great thing about the United Way is that we are not just funding an organization, we're funding a program. The program that helps people. And that's a little bit of the difference than just saying, hey, you know, give a donation, they may paint a door with it. Does the door need to be painted? Sure. But we want to help people, and United Way wants to help and increase the wealth, the financial stability, and the overall health of people.
So how do we get involved? What can we do?
Good question. If you work for a big business, or any business, and we even have some very small businesses do a great job in supporting United Way, contact your boss. If you are the boss, contact United Way. Our phone number's on our website, UnitedWayAmarillo.org, AmarilloandCanyon.org, and then you can give. You can give through your company, or as I do. I'm now a community volunteer, and as such, I give through the website. They have a great website that will safely and securely take your payment, and I do a recurring payment every month. So money is the way, obviously. Hands on the ground. We're getting ready to start planning next year's Day of Caring that's coming up, where we actually take, and instead of using money to do things, we actually use efforts of volunteers. So there's just so many good things, and it's a great organization.
Well, it's a big job.
Thank
you guys so much for your work that you're doing in our community. We always appreciate it. So thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Stick around, everybody. Kids are empowered to pursue their passions through 4-H. This week it's